Okay. And one of the questions that we always get is what's the difference between a pre approval and a pre qualification? Okay. We're going to break down all of that. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay. First things first, of course, if you haven't done so already, make sure you go ahead and check out our credit community. We help people improve their credit scores, qualify for homeownership, and of course, essentially just help them accomplish their credit goals. So scan that QR code or click the link in the description below to learn more. All right. So the first thing that you got to know is that with a pre-qualification, it's an essential assessment of the buyer's financial situation based on a self-reported information. Okay. So pretty much you're filling out the application and they're taking your word for it. You say you've been at this job for 5 years. You say you make this amount of income. Okay. At most, they may do a soft pull on your credit score. It just really depends. Okay. But it's going to provide a rough estimate of how much a buyer might be able to borrow from a lender. Okay. Then also, since it doesn't involve a detailed credit check, so it's not a hard pull in most cases, it's less reliable. It's a less reliable indicator of an actual loan approval. So it's almost like a conversation. It's like, hey, if my score is this, my income is this, my debts are this, what should I be able to do? Okay. Now, there's nothing wrong with asking those types of questions that way you at least have a general idea, but do understand that's just a pre-qualification saying, hey, based on what you told us, you should be able to buy. Okay. Now, a pre approval is a more in-depth evaluation where the lender actually verifies financial documents and your credit history. So this is where they're doing the hard pull. They're confirming the credit score. They're confirming the debts. Okay. Now, this is going to result in a conditional commitment for a specific loan amount, like also known as your pre-approval letter, your buying power. Okay. And it's going to make it a stronger indicator of your borrowing power. All right. Now, sellers and of course, real estate agents take pre-approvals more seriously because they show that a buyer is financially prepared. And you want to have a pre-approval for yourself anyway. You may think that you can buy a certain amount of house and you don't qualify. Or worse, you have a set amount that you think you can go with, or a certain neighborhood that you think you have to go into, kind of based on where you're renting, but you have no idea that you can actually go into a completely different area because you're thinking that you may not get approved for X amount of dollars. A, um, a $5,000 difference could be the difference between an updated kitchen and an updated bathroom and not having it. A $10,000 difference could be the difference between having a garage or a finished basement. So all these little numbers most definitely play a major role. All right. Now, here's some more the main differences between the pre-qualification and the approval is that the pre-qualification is just going to be quick, informal, okay, while the pre-approval is going to be more detailed and is going to require documentation. The pre-approval is going to include a credit check, financial verification, whereas a pre-qualification is based on unverified information, okay? Because of its accuracy, a pre-approval holds more weight when you're making an offer on a home. As a matter of fact, and you can't even really make an offer on a home. I mean, technically you can, but the seller's not going to take you seriously. Even if you're at an open house, no one's going to take you seriously because again, show me proof that you can buy. I know what your hopes are, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, what you want to do, what God may have called you to do. But you got to show that you can actually move forward. Now, what's the impact on home ownership throughout this entire process? Okay. A pre-approval strengthens a buyer's position in competitive markets by showing that they are serious and financially capable. Now, that's the biggest thing. Okay. Now, also, a pre qualification can help buyers get a general idea of their budget, but may not be enough to secure a home. Okay. Also, having a pre approval can speed up the loan process once an offer is accepted, reducing any potential delays. Okay. Because you don't want to slow things down saying, oh, let me go get my pre approval. Let me go start working on this. No, you need to have everything in place in advance. Okay. Now, when should you go get pre qualified or when should you go get this? When should you start this process? Well, a pre qualification is useful for buyers who are just starting to explore their options and they just want to get a general idea of affordability. Like, can I be in this neighborhood? Can I purchase this amount? Right. And that's just giving you a general idea. That's just kind of getting your feet wet. Okay. Do you even meet the basic qualifications? Do you know what those requirements are. What do you need? Okay. Now, pre-approval is ideal for buyers who are ready to start the home shopping and want who are ready to start home shopping and want a competitive edge, because there are people out here looking at the same houses as you, but and I promise you, they got their pre-approval ready. They're ready to make an offer. So you have to make sure that if you see that house, because we get phone calls in our office from time to time, or people that send us emails or DMs, whatever, and they say, "Hey, I saw this house. Can I schedule some time to go see it with you all?" And we say, okay, if everything goes well and you love the house, what's the next step? And not in a bad way. Like, what do you plan on doing? Right? Well, if I like the house, I think I might want to move forward. We would assume that too. But here's the thing, you can't do it without a pre-approval letter. Okay. And then also, serious buyers should aim for pre-approval off top to avoid surprises and to make a stronger offer as well. All right. Now, also too, as you guys are going through this process, if you want to go into homeownership, whether it's this year, next year, 6 months from now, whenever that is, we do have options for you. Okay. If you are in the stage where you need to get your credit improved, okay, then you want to go ahead and scan this QR code right here. This is our 850 Club Elite. This is our credit community where every single week we have live master classes on specific subjects. We also have Q&A sessions, and we have accountability calls as well. This is every single week. Okay. Then you're able to get those questions answered no matter what those credit questions are, to the best of our ability. Now, if there's something we cannot answer, we will bring in someone that has that information. And it's not just about credit improvement or home ownership. This is if you're looking to lower your car payment, get a high limit credit card, learn more about business credit. Everything is inside of the 850 Club Elite. Okay. And of course, credit score improvement. Now, if you're watching this right now and you're saying, you know what, based on this information, I am ready to purchase, I am ready to start the process. Or even if you do meet the qualifications, but you simply got a few questions that you want to be answered, go ahead and scan this QR code right there in front of you, and you can go ahead and schedule a call with our team today. We can help you nationwide. Okay. Of course, we're right here in Illinois, but we can help you nationwide. Okay. And then I want to jump, of course, if you all have any questions or any comments, leave them inside the comment section. From time to time, we do have some time to check out the comment section. Of course, Instagram, shout out to Marlon. He went ahead and commented the word goals to get an invitation to our credit community. Thank you, Marlon, for doing so. And of course, make sure you guys are on Instagram, go to comment the word goals to get an invitation to my credit community. All right. And again, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you all on the next.